What's up guys, Chivalrous Ghost here. We're going to head into the arena again, which is something that we haven't done in a video for a long time. However, I've been playing a lot of arena recently, and I've beaten my record. We got to the champion key, which is 8 wins with a paladin deck we played yesterday. Really wish I could have recorded it, but I had a couple of friends over and we were just messing around, and we kind of built a... It was a good deck, but I didn't think it was going to do very well, and somehow, luckily, we got to 8 wins, which was fantastic, practically funding today's video, so it's been quite nice. So we're going to head in straight away, and we're going to play Mage. I'm going to pick up Knife Juggler here, because Murloc Tidecaller is bad if you don't have any other Murlocs, and Secret Keeper is pretty trash, unless it's, I don't know, 1 Secret Keeper, 29 secrets, and even then it would be terrible. Water Elemental, it's one of the best cards from the Mage kit to have in Arena. Same way with Frostbolt. Same way with Polymorph. We already have 2 spells, so I don't think a Mana Worm would be a bad choice here. Dragon's Breath is not very good. It's deal 2 less damage and costs 1 more mana than Fireball. Unless you're playing against a Zoo deck and you've put in some AoE, like Blizzard on turn 6 and you've killed 3 of them and then it's 4 damage for 2 mana, but it's not great. Dancing Swords is... The stats are good, which is what matters in Arena, and the drawback is quite hefty. Your opponent draws a card for free. Mirror Image is good, but it only slows down the inevitable. However, if we have Knife Juggler and Mana Worm out, then it's got some synergy. So yeah, let's go for Mirror Image. Spiteful Smith, even though we don't have any weapons in this deck, it's a really nice 5-drop. What do we got? 1, 2, 3 spells, and Sorcerer's Apprentice is a nice 2-drop anyway. So yeah, we'll pick that up. Gnumerian Infantry is pretty bad. Charge and Taunt, that's a terrible combination. Magma Ranger, for obvious reasons, it's a bad card. 5 damage, yay, but it dies to Mage Hero ability, Druid Hero ability, and practically every cheap AoE in the game. So we're going to go for Explosive Sheep, just in case the going gets tough. It's unlikely you'll go up against a Handlock, so Goblin Sap is kind of out of the question. Light Warden, we don't have any heals. And Madder Bomber is a really nice 5-drop, so we're going to pick that up. We don't have any dragons, so Blackwing Technician's out of the question. We don't have any late game drops, so we're going to go for the Ogre. If we'd have picked up a few more spells, I would have gone for Flame Walker. And Stamping Kodo is good, but I can't really say no to Sunwalker. In my opinion, one of the best mid to late game taunts in the game. Again, if we had more spell synergy, I'd pick the Geomancer. Young Dragonhawk is terrible. Its most good 1 mana cards are 2/1 anyway, and that means they can do 2 damage directly to a minion. This one can't. It can't attack a minion then attack the same minion again. It can just attack face then attack a minion. We don't have any 3-drops yet, so I'm going to pick up Jungle Panther. Can't say no to another Frostbolt. Don't think you should say no to another Frostbolt. Ironforge Rifleman helps deal with the 2 mana drops. If we'd have had a Flame Strike before we picked Dragon's Breath, before we had the option to pick Dragon's Breath, then I probably would have chosen it. Frostwolf Warlord is a good card if you have a board. It's not a very good card if you don't. 5 mana, 4/4. Nostaur Strider, it's another decently good card if you're winning the game, not very good if you're needing to catch up board control. And Flame Strike is the best AoE in the game. Again, can't say no to another Frostbolt. Some Fury Protector. We need to get some other drops other than a 2-drop at the moment. Oh my god. Silverback isn't great. Tauren Warrior isn't great. None of them are great cards. But if I was forced to choose, I'd have to go with Tauren Warrior. Dragon Egg's okay for a turn 1, then we can fireball it, hero ability it if we want to. Yeah. Yeah, Dancing Swords. Gnomish Inventor for the card draw. Mirror Entity. Acolyte of Pain. Just need some more late game now. We have 5 cards left after this. Do we have any dragons? No, not one. Blackwing Technician out of the question. We'll go for another Jungle Panther. Hungry Dragon. If we didn't have a ridiculous amount of 2 and 3 mana drops, I'd probably go for the Loot Hoarder, and the Loot Hoarder is still definitely questionable. But the Darkanoid Crusher is kind of a secure your victory kind of card, so we're going to go for that. We don't want another one though. We'll go for the Leponome. And Polymorph. And that's the last card. Sign Summoner, not very good. Mana Wraith, pretty bad. Guess we're gonna have to go for the Death Lord? Okay. I'm not feeling incredibly confident about this. This isn't the luckiest of decks to get, but then again, I said that yesterday. And we went 8 wins. I don't know, if I'm feeling optimistic, I'd say 4. Realistically, I'd say 3 wins with this. But yep, check it out probably tomorrow, or maybe the same day, depends what time I release this. Usually, if I release the draft before 12 o'clock, then I will post the rest of the games later on. But I've been Chivalrous Ghost. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you want to watch how this deck does in Arena, and I'll catch you on the next one.